In this video, we will understand how you can upload student attendance information in bulk in Fedina. Using the bulk import option that Custom Import plugin provides you, which you can find under Data and Reports, you will be able to upload attendance information about the absent students only for daily-wise attendance. Currently, Fedina does not support importing bulk information about absentees of subject-wise attendance. Now, we should ensure that in settings, we have daily-wise attendance enabled. So here, attendance type should be daily. Now, we have to go to Data and Reports, Custom Import, click on New, and select the model as per the action that we want to perform. In this video, we are going to concentrate on student attendance upload information in bulk. So here, I will select the model to be student attendance, give some name to this upload, which is attendance information. Now, you will see that this model appears here like this. To get an Excel sheet in which we are going to put in the information, click on Export CSV. When you do that, the file will get saved in the system and you will be able to see the file. Now, let's see what this file has. The file is empty and has only header information using which you have to fill in the other rows. At a time, you can put in 200 absentee information in a sheet and upload. For example, here you see the first column is student admission number. That is the admission number of the student who is absent. If the student is absent for forenoon or afternoon or both, the reason that he was absent, the date on which he was absent, and his batch. So here you see the fields, that is student admission number is mandatory. B or C must be filled in because here in this sheet you have to fill in absentee information. So automatically it means that either B or C or both should be filled in. Reason is optional. Date and batch are mandatory. So we are going to fill in this as an example. Now let's see a batch that we have in Fedina. We will go to Academics, Attendance and Attendance Register. We will select a batch. Let's say it is grade 4. Now you can see here that the grade 4 starts from 9th August. That is why the first date that you see here is 9 August. Now we can mark the student absent for the current date, that is the highlighted one that you see here, or for previous dates. In this batch, there are 5 students that are listed. In real-time batches, you may have more than 50 students in a batch. In that case, you may not want to use the Fedina user interface to enter attendance. That is the reason this bulk upload option comes into picture. So you can export the file, which is right now empty, and put in the absentee information there. For example, let's say we have the student, which is GOPP, and for this student, we want to mark him absent for some previous date or for the current date using upload. So now we can mark the student absent. Let's see the details about the student, which is the admission number. So let's search for the student admission number. And let's see the student ID. It is better if we see from the batch itself. So I will go to the batch and open this batch, which is grade 4. And here I can see list of all the admission numbers. Let's say I want to mark this student absent, which is S96. I will put this here like this. Let's say another student who was absent and this student. So we have 3 students that I want to put the information of absenteeism here. Now let's say S96 was absent for the forenoon attendance. That means for the first half of the day, for the first session. So you can put in a character here to denote that. For example, you can put in Y. Y would mean that mark the student absent for forenoon. Now afternoon, let's say he was present, so I will not fill this in. Let's say S109 for absent for forenoon as well as afternoon, which means full day. So I can fill in both of these fields. So this is how you are going to fill in the absentee information only here. If a student is present for both days, you should not put that information here because in Fedina, by default, a student is present. So now I have put in the absentee information. I have to put in the reason. It is optional. So I'm putting it only for the first student. You can put it for other fields as well. The date on which the student was absent. So here, let's say I'm marking the student absent for the full week. So I can do that. I can put that information in bulk on one particular day. So let's say the student was absent on 15th of August. So the date format that you can use is dd hyphen mm hyphen yyyy. So like this, let me put in for another student. Let's say this student was absent for 16 and the last student that I have here, he was absent for 17. So you can put in the information like this. Now, the batch that these students belong to, it may be the same batch, or in one sheet you can have different batches absentees information. In our example, we have the same batch. So let's copy the name of the batch. We will go to administration, manage course batch in settings, and we will copy grade 4 batch. So it has to be exact. That is why I'm copying it. There should be no mistake. And here is where we paste it for all the 3 students because they belong to the same batch. So this is how we are going to put in the information of the absentees, and the date format, please be particular about this. It has to be dd hyphen mm hyphen yyyy. You can mark a student absent for the current date or previous dates. In this example, I am taking previous dates information. You can also replicate the field, meaning that if you want to put in one student information, he was absent for more than a day, I can copy it and paste it here, changing the date. Let's say the student was also absent for 16, like this. So we have one student who was absent for 15 and 16 here, the same student, but the other student was absent for the full day for 16th, and the 97 S97 was absent for the afternoon attendance only for 17th. Now let's upload this file into the system. We have like this, we can fill in up to 200 rows in this file. 200 rows of absentee information at a time is what you can upload. Now let's go back to custom import. So here I'll go to data and reports, custom import. In front of the model, I see this option of import data. This is where I can choose the file that I just created, and I've updated the information in it. Let me save this. And now let's choose the file and upload it. When you click on upload, you will get this message. This message denotes that this file, this action that we have just done, will take some time to get reflected into the system. It becomes a scheduled job. So you can check the status of the job by clicking on click here, and you will see currently it says in queue. So it will take some time for the status to change to running and finally the job to get completed. So you can refresh the screen after a while and you will realize that the status gets completed. So this row will disappear then, and we'll be able to check the status of the rows that we have just updated in the sheet, and we'll see the same in the attendance register. Now we can see that the job is now completed. To check the status of the job, if it was successful or completed with errors, in the front of the model, we will click on imports, and you will get the status to be either success or completed with errors. Now, if there is a problem, it will show completed with errors, and you can click on import log details to check the problem. In this case, it is a success. It means that the attendance information is put in successfully in the system. If you get completed with errors, so when I tried earlier, it showed an error. To check that, you can click on import log details and it shows you this information. So either you have left the batch in field to be blank, or you have pasted the wrong batch information for the student. So this is what this information denotes. You can change the same in the file and upload the same again. So currently we have got it as success. Let's see the same. We can check that by going to the attendance register. And here we will select the batch. So let's open the file as well. This was the file that we used. We can see here that for the student which is S96, so this is the student, and this student has forenoon attendance to be yes. So the date was 15th. So here we can check for 15th, it is marked. When I click on it, it says forenoon to be checked, and the reason is what we have entered in the sheet, which is 15. So it has marked all the rows here. So S109, which was full day absent, it is also showing here like this. Reason we did not put it, so it's not showing that. Now, this is how you can fill in the information about a week or any information, any duration information in the sheet. But just remember to upload 200 rows at a time of absentee information. Now, let us understand how can we update using bulk edit in Fedina. So we've already uploaded a set of students. We have uploaded their attendance information. We can see the same here. I'll take another example now. I will go to academics, attendance and attendance register. I will see this batch, which is grade 2A 2016. We have got 3 students in this batch, and we have already marked the student absent for this date when we click on it. So we can see the details here. We've marked the student absent for forenoon, half a session, and we've given the reason. Now, similarly for S8, we've marked the student absent for full session and we've mentioned some reason. Now let's assume that we have marked the student absent like this. We've done it through the interface or using import data option. So we've already put in the attendance records of this batch, but now we have to update the same. It means we've done some mistake and we need to update it. So let's say there are a lot of rows here and we need to update that information. So let's say that for this student S8, I have given some incorrect reason that I now want to fill in correctly. So one way is you can do it through the system here. So you can do it through the interface. This is one way where you can click on update. Another way is you can do it through the file itself. So I have put in the information in the file according to what I see here, and now I want to update it. So the information that I want to update is what I will put in the file. So I put in S6 and S8. So these 2 students is what I have here, and S6 is absent for the forenoon. Now let's say we also want to mark the student absent for afternoon, because he was absent, but we've done that mistake of not marking him absent earlier. So we want to edit it or update it. So I'm mentioning Y here. So now reason I can mention, if there's another reason, or if this is the correct one, I can let it be. Month, date. So here if you see column A and E cannot be changed. So whenever you are performing an update on existing data for attendance, you cannot change A and E column. It has to be exactly what you see there. Rest of the columns information you can change, and when you bulk edit, it will get updated. So like I have changed for the column C. Now if I do not want Y here under forenoon, meaning that the student was only absent for afternoon, I can remove this. So in the same way, let's say for S8, this student was absent only for forenoon. So I have done a mistake. I'm changing it now and I will update it. I also want to change the reason like this. So this is how I can update this information. So I can see this information here and I want to update it. I'll update it now. To update this information, first I have done the changes as required. Except column A and E, I have done the other changes. I'm going to save this file now and upload it back into the system. But this time I will use bulk edit option. So when you go to data and reports, you go to custom import. You will see here attendance information. This is the model, and I will click on bulk edit and not import data. Bulk edit should be used when you are altering the existing data in Fedina. So attendance information of those 2 students are already there in Fedina. I am updating them. Import data is used when you want to update the new data, when you want to upload the new data in system. So if there is no attendance records present and I want to put in new information about absentees of a particular batch, I can use import data. So currently I will go for bulk edit, choose the file that I just changed and upload it. Again, it will be a scheduled job, denoting that it takes some time for the job to get completed. Once it is completed, we'll be able to see the status. Let us understand another option where we want to update the existing attendance information in Fedina. So I will go to attendance register here, and let me show you another batch that I have, that is grade 2A 2016, for which I have already marked attendance of the students. Let's assume here that this batch has a lot of students, and now we want to update attendance information of some of the students here from whom we have marked the attendance wrongly, or we have put an incorrect information about their attendance. For example, let's say for this S6 student, I have marked the attendance as forenoon and afternoon. That is, this student was absent for full day and I have given some reason. And here as well, I have marked the attendance as forenoon and afternoon, full day, and I have given some reason. For these two students, I have put in the reasons and I have marked them absent for full day. Now let's say that I have done a mistake for this student S8, and I should not be marking the student absent for afternoon session as he was present. But I've done this by mistake, either through the interface of Adina or using import data option in custom import for attendance records. Now I'll open the sheet. So again, I can create the same sheet using attendance model. So this sheet will be empty for the first time. So here now you will see that I will update this information now. So for the student S6, I have marked him present for both the days and I have given these two reasons and I have put in the date. Similarly, his batch. So this is how we might have uploaded this information in FEDINA for the attendance records. But now we want to change some existing information in the system using update and not import. That means I want to update existing information that I see here using Excel sheet. So this may happen for a lot of rows here. So if your sheet has up to 200 rows, it means you might want to edit some information in between of that, which you can do the way I am doing now and then upload that sheet. So you can perform bulk edit through custom import or through the interface as well. So if I want to change something here, uncheck this, I can do that and click on update. It will be updated. But if I have a lot of information like that which I need to update, I will use the Excel sheet. So now when you want to update, let's say I have already information in here. I have already information that I have for yes, denoting that the student was absent for all the 4 sessions. Now I want to unmark it. To unmark, you have to put the value of 0. 0 would denote that you want to uncheck the box that is afternoon session. Similarly, let's do it for S6 as well. I've marked it by mistake, let's assume, and I'm going to put in 0, denoting that the student was absent for the forenoon session and the value should be unchecked. So currently, if you see, the value is checked for S6 for forenoon, and similarly for S8, the value forenoon is checked. Now we want to uncheck them using the sheet. So we want to update the value. The other information remains. So anything other than 0 would mean that the value is checked. So that is what we see here. The other value is already checked. That is what we have in the system as afternoon for both of them. Now, if you want, we can change the reason as well. So let's change this region, and now we can save this file. You will also note here that you cannot edit the fields, which is A column, which is the student admission number, and the E column, which is the month date. Rest information you can update against these fields, because using these fields is what FEDINA is going to search the information and update the corresponding information. So now let's save this sheet. And now let's update it. To update, we will go to data and reports, custom import. We will use this option of bulk edit. So bulk edit is to be used when you have existing information which you want to update. And the other option, which is import data, which we've seen earlier, is to be used when you want to put in fresh attendance information for this model. So now we will use bulk edit, choose the file that I just updated and upload it. So again, it will be a scheduled job, and we can check the status and we can see it is in queue. We can refresh it to see that the job is completed. And now we can check the status by going to imports. It shows that it is updated successfully. The rows are updated successfully. Let's visit the attendance register and verify the same. We will click on this S6. We can see that forenoon is unchecked because we had put in the value of 0 when we wanted to edit this information, and also the region is updated. Similarly, for S8 we can see that afternoon is unchecked because that is what we have changed in the sheet. Let me open the sheet as well. So here we have updated 0 for forenoon for S6 and 0 for afternoon for S8. That is why the value is unchecked. So you should be putting the value of 0 when you want to uncheck a field when you are doing bulk edit in Fedina. Rest of the values, you can put any value here that denotes that the value is checked. So that is why afternoon and forenoon for S6 and S8 are checked respectively. So this is how you can perform upload of attendance records of the students which are for daily wise attendance only currently in Fedina, and you can edit them using the Excel sheet method.